Hi, and welcome to the first MIIA robotics platform tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be showing you how to go about getting started using the Arduino microcontroller that forms the brains behind MIIA. We'll be looking at how to get your hands on our provided software, sample code, as well as templates, and also how to get up and running with the Arduino integrated development environment, as well as finally how to go about programming the Arduino microcontroller. For this tutorial, you'll only need access to a computer with internet connection so that you can access the MIIA bot website as well as the other websites to get a few requirements. Let's start by heading to the MIIA bot companion website. If you don't already know the address, it's miiabot.rd9.co.za. Once you're at the home page, click on the Learn button. This will take you to a page that provides links to both the MIIA code as well as the tutorial videos, which you're already watching. Click on the MIIA code button. This takes you to the RD9 MIIA bot GitHub page. GitHub is an online platform that we use to store our code so that anyone can access it. If you are already familiar with GitHub, feel free to go ahead and clone the repository now. If not, don't worry, we'll show you an easy workaround. Locate the green clone or download button on the right hand side of the screen. Click it once and then click the download zip button. This downloads all the code in the MIIA bot repository or code base. Once the download is completed, locate it on your computer. You'll see it's in a MIIA bot-master zip file, which means we have to extract it. Upon extracting the file, we'll see another folder, MIIA bot master. Inside this folder, we'll see two folders, sample code and templates. Sample code contains all the sample code that we provided, ready to program your MIIA bot and give us some life and get it moving about. Templates are the code that contain the code that you'll be using in the future videos of this tutorial series. Inside the sample code, we'll see MIIA sample code v1. Inside that, we'll find the MIIA sample code v1.ino. This INO file is a special file that's unique to the Arduino IDE. What's the Arduino IDE, you ask? We'll be looking at that next. Open up another web browser and go to the Arduino website. This is www.arduino.cc. Once on the home page, click on the software button. This page provides links to download various versions of the Arduino IDE or integrated development environment. This is a software package that allows you to write code for Arduino-based microcontrollers and then program your controllers with this code. Depending on your computer and which operating system you are using, select the appropriate download from the blue box on the right of the screen. If you are using Windows, either the Windows installer or the zip file would be fine. Once you've downloaded this, proceed to install. It's fairly simple, so just follow all the prompts on the screen and install the software. Once you've downloaded and installed the Arduino IDE, the next step is to open up the IDE. When you first open up the IDE, you'll be presented with a page that looks like this. This is typically where you'd enter your code that you'd want to run on the microcontroller. For the purpose of this tutorial, however, we will just be looking at how to program the sample code to the microcontroller. To do this, we first need to open up the sample code file. We go to File, Open, and then locate where we've downloaded and saved the MIIA sample code v1.ino file. We then click on Open. You should see a screen that looks like this. This is what we call the source code and contains all the instructions that we would like to give to the microcontroller, and the sum of these instructions give MIIA life. It allows it to move around, sense obstacles, turn, and do various poses. It looks a bit overwhelming, but don't worry. In future videos, you will be learning how to implement all of this on your own. To program the microcontroller, we need to first tell the computer two pieces of information. The first one is which board we are programming, and the second one is how the computer can speak to this board. At this point, you'd want to connect your Arduino microcontroller to your computer by the USB cable. Once that is done, we can then go to the Tools menu. Go to the board, and here we need to select which Arduino microcontroller we are using. Your MIIA kit either came with an Arduino Nano or Arduino Pro or Pro Mini board. For this tutorial, I'm using an Arduino Pro Mini board, so I select that one. Then we need to tell the Arduino IDE which port we can speak to the Arduino board from. To find this port on Windows is pretty straightforward. We just right click the Windows icon, go to Device Manager, and locate the port section. Click on the arrow to the left of the icon, and we should see something called Communications port, which is normally there by default, and then some weird one like this. In your case, it might be called Arduino microcontroller or serial communication device. What we're looking for is this COM number. Go back to the Arduino IDE, go to Tools, Port, and select the COM number that we just found. At this point, the computer is ready to speak to the Arduino microcontroller and program the board. But before we do that, we want to check that our code is fine. We click on the tick icon or the Verify button. This just checks our code to ensure that there is nothing stopping it from being compiled and being programmed to the microcontroller. Right, at the bottom here we see that it's done. This means it's completed without any errors, so we can go ahead and proceed to program the board. With the board still connected to your computer through the USB cable, click on the Upload button. This will take a while. You should see lights flashing on your Arduino microcontroller. Okay, it's done uploading. At this point, we've successfully programmed the sample code onto our Arduino microcontroller. What's left for you to do now is unplug your Arduino microcontroller from your computer and reconnect it back into your MIIA circuit. You should see something special happen. Thanks for watching this tutorial video. Please stay tuned for the following videos in the series that will go further into how to write these programs yourself and learn to program MIIA to do various things.